Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going through round 2 of the Cattle Presents the 2025 Greater Raleigh Open, driven by Innova. Today's round is Saturday's second round at Jones Park. This is a continuation of an extremely hot weekend. I believe the temperatures were pushing into the high 90s with heat indexes in over 100 degrees. So this was one of those tournaments where luckily I have a push cart and I was able to have a cooler on it that I was able to put plenty of waters and other hydration drinks in the cooler and stay hydrated throughout the round. This round, it was not a bad round. In the first round at Diavolo, as you saw, I kind of threw my tournament away there. I made that course look way too difficult. But this round at Jones Park, not a bad round, not a great round, but it's not a bad round. So I was okay with it, and you'll get to kind of see those shots here. So we'll get started with the video. And in the bag, I kind of have more Innova in here right now. Made a couple of changes. Still have some dynamic latitude, Discmania, all that, but I'm putting with the Yeti Pro AVRs, which I kind of always find myself going back to. But I also added that Innova Star Racer, which I'm really liking. So here we are, we're starting on hole 15. It's a short par 3. Threw this J right down the middle, and I thought I had a great shot, but I caught a late tree. Still had a little run here for the birdie. Gave it a good bid and just a little short. But it's easy tap in for the par. Hole 16 is a strange hole. I figured it out, or at least fixed it on the third round, which will be coming up next. But I'm taking the pyro and trying to throw it down this left lane, which I've learned is not really the throw for me. A lot of people take that lane and they do well with it, but for me, I have a better shot that you'll see tomorrow on the next round. This was my approach, just had to take that Toro and just kind of toss it up and let it float down to the basket. Another easy par. Hole 17, this is a strange drive. I'm not a big fan of this hole. To me, that it's a little too tight, and the shot you have to hit is a strange shot to actually carry it to the basket. You kind of got to get really lucky with it. But we do have to. But gave myself a shot here to save the par, but unfortunately, I'm gonna take my first bogey. Hole 18, I'm going to take my pyro and put it on a flex forehand here, and I get a really good snap out of the hand. My forehand was feeling decent today. Got a good kick towards the basket. I hit kind of a late tree and got a good kick. Kind of pushed it forward a little bit more, but almost made that birdie putt. Just kind of hit the cage and fell straight down. 19 is pretty much the same exact throw. Going to take the pyro, put it on another Anheuser forehand here. Gonna slide it right up to the basket, or not right to it, but close. Give it a run here for the birdie, and just off the left chains. So I'm gonna take another par. Hole number 1, taking my Leopard 3. And there's OB left, OB right. There's a fence over there on the right, and then you have the parking lot left. So I just tried to keep it down the middle. Kept it low to make sure I didn't get it too high where it would drift out of bounds. Give myself a good run at the basket and just missed it. I'm gonna take that easy par there. Hole number 2. I believe I'm taking my Eagle L here. Yes, it's Eagle L. Put it right out down the middle. Gonna just make this hole an easy par. P3X here, gonna put it right under the basket. Easy tap in for the par. Hole 3, you have to throw over the out of bounds here, taking my, that's an Eagle L again, and didn't have any wind today, or very little, at least not towards the end of the round, not till the end of the round, so I wanted to take, I didn't have to take something super stable with that Eagle L, so I was able to kind of push it forward. Took that par, taking the sweep here on hole 4 and got a really good pull out of this one. Nice flight to it. Got it a good ways down. I was very happy with that shot. This is a par 4, hole 4 par 4. I'm taking my P3X for my approach shot here. I think I'm about 200 out, 220, something like that. I'm just gonna put it right under the basket. Or I landed it under the basket and slid past it about 20 feet. So this is circle's edge putt. It's like 20 to 5 feet. And I hit cage for my birdie. Just gave it a little too much elevation. Hole 5, taking my Wombat 3. Gonna put it on a turnover backhand. Really good shot out of the hand. Felt great, but I caught a late tree. Knocked it down. Gonna take the peak and just toss it up under the basket. Kind of had a bad little skip there, so I skipped a little long. But this is for my par. Just off the left side. Chain, so I'm going to take another bogey. Hole 6. I'm taking this paradox, which from the last video, this is not a paradox. Watch this. It doesn't turn up at all. And I have replaced that. I took that disc back. And traded it in and got a Rolo yesterday, and the Rolo is flying like the Paradox was supposed to. But you'll see me throw this Paradox again in the next round and see it do the same thing, which is why I just said, look, I'm done with this Paradox. It is not flying like a Paradox. Hole 7, taking the Toro. And put it on this nice line. It hits the ground, it just slides right to the basket. I was very happy with this one. This is my birdie putt. Take my first birdie of the tournament. Hole 8, gonna take my Sumo. Just put this on a big crank. And thought I had an ace run for a second, then it kind of dove out a little more than it looked like it was going to, but this is gonna be another birdie putt here. We got 2 birdies in a row, and this is going to be a hard one for a turkey. Hole 9, I'm taking the Pyro, very, very sharp, right to left dog leg. So I really didn't have a chance at for my shot, I didn't really have a chance at the turkey there, hitting the 3 birdies in a row, but this is going to be a birdie putt that I'm going to put just short. Hole number 10, taking my Wombat 3, going to put it on I tried to put it on a little bit of an ante backhand, but I'm going to get a nice little kick to the middle here, and this is going to be for my birdie. Cash in the birdie. I think at this point I'm back to par, I believe. Hole 11, I'm taking the sweep again. Put this out to the right because there is OB water left. There's a pond just on the other side of those trees that goes the entire way to the basket. You can see the kind of the reeds over there, that overgrown, that's all water. Under those trees on the left, it's all water. See the bridge going across to get back up towards hole 12. Hole 12, taking my Firebird, and I'm going to put this on a nice forehand. There is a Mando to the left of that tall light pole for the baseball field. And I'm just going to put it right out to the middle. Felt great out of the hand. Second shot, I'm going to take the J here, which was a mistake. I should have taken a fairway driver. I ranged it with my rangefinder and said I was 250 out, but I think I was much further than that because I came up way short of that basket. And yesterday I threw the J at 250 feet and parked it, so at league the date I'm recording this. So I think my rangefinder was off. I must have ranged the wrong thing. But taking the Sumo here on hole 13, and this is where I kind of fall apart. The Sumo does not come out. I'm going, where is the stability? What happened to my Sumo? And you can see I went OB right there. This is for me to save par. And I give it a run. I tried to save it. I probably should have just tossed it under the basket instead of running it. Because instead of taking a guaranteed bogey, I'm going to take a double. Because I got greedy and tried to run it. So that's a double, unfortunately for me. So hole 14, our last hole, taking my Firebird here. I'm going to try to put it on the ante forehand. And I kind of crank over on it out of the hand. That was just a bad shot. I was very tired by this point of the day. It was so hot. I'm going to take my peak, I believe, throw it up under the basket. Or I tried to throw it under the basket, took a big skip, and this is for a par. And I throw it past. And I'm coming back here for bogey. And that was me saying I almost missed it. But yes, so for this round I went 2 over, fortunately. 3 birdies with 3 bogeys and a double. So that's where I said it wasn't a great round, but it wasn't a horrible round. Because I was able to bring it back with some of those birdies. Even or better at this course is, to me, is where I need to be. Going over par, not a great round, but it's not a bad round. If I can keep it within, I'd say 3 or 4 over is. Anything worse than that is going to be just a horrible round at Jones Park for me. 2 over is just a blah round. Not great, not good. But it works. But we got through it, and tomorrow or on Sunday's round, it's 1 round, so it's not going to be as bad. It's not going to be after 20-some holes at Diavolo, walking through, the pits of fire out there in that heat. But it's going to be a much better round, as you'll see coming up. Kind of turn things around from here, but I did throw it away that first round at Diavolo, but had fun at Jones Park this round and tomorrow's round that you'll see coming up tomorrow. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and catch you again next time.